All right, everybody. Hello and welcome to Q&A live stream number 36. It is approximately 7:26 p.m. right here on the East Coast in the great state of New Jersey.
Friend.
Today is Friday, February 14th, 2020, and today is Valentine's Day.
We're doing another Q&A.
Q&A, that's right. And we're going to talk about some future updates for the channel. Future store closings and future mall trips, sorry. So lots coming up. There's been some crazy stuff going on at Transform Co. this week. Hello, Wath Miz, how are you? Couple more Sears stores closing. I think the biggest surprise this week was hello, Dylan D. Jesus, how are you? The biggest surprise this week definitely was the closing of the Sears and Roebuck store at the Smith Haven Mall in Lake Grove, New York. And that store will now be ceasing operation in May of 2020, and approximately 77 people will now be out of a job. And in the state of New York, between a couple of Sears and Roebuck stores closing in New York State and Kmart, 348 people will be out of a job by May of 2020. It is just pretty scary. But guys, I've gone over it again and again and again and again. Eddie Lampert does not care about the company. He's only interested in the profits and the value of the company. It's at the end of the day, guys, it's just sad. But unfortunately, that is the truth. And I do believe that Sears and Roebuck will be meeting its end probably this year. I just don't see any way that the company can make it to the end of 2020. They were barely hanging on by a thread in 2019, and now certainly with 4 to 5 Sears and Roebuck stores closing in the state of New Jersey, Freehold, Morristown, New Brunswick, Livingston, the Kmart in West Long Branch. So it's just very sad.
Yo, guys, what if Eddie Lampert is watching this stream right now? What do you think he would say? Chris is literally just throwing heat on this guy right now. What do you think Eddie Lampert would say if he's seeing this right now?
I don't think Eddie Lampert would be watching this right now.
I know, but I'm just saying, what if?
It's a good suggestion, though. I will agree with you on that.
But my news of the day is, I know this has nothing to do with elevators or Macy's. The GameStop in East Rutherford closed. You know the one
yes,
by Pandora's?
Yeah, at Liberty Commons. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right on Route 17. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know.
That's my news for the day.
Oh yeah, thank you. But getting out to Hicksville was quite expensive. I think it was $24.50 for New Jersey Transit, and then I believe it was $20.50 round trip on the Long Island Railroad. So it was about $40 to get out there, but it was worth it to film those 1956 armored trucks.
He is throwing heat, very good heat. The Walmart in Saddlebrook, New Jersey was a former Kmart.
That's not true. That was not a Kmart. That was never a Kmart. That was always a Walmart. That was the first Walmart in Bergen County. That opened up back in 2003. Once those 3 Walmarts opened up, the Walmart in Saddlebrook opened up in 2003. Walmart
got to go right now. Be back in a little
bit. Walmart opened up in Garfield in 2011 when they were doing that whole redevelopment of the Garfield Common Shopping Center. And then finally, the Walmart in Teterboro opened up in 2015. And once the Supercenter, which is the flagship Walmart for Bergen County, located at Teterboro Landing, that was the beginning of the end for the Kmart stores, or in this area at least. The closest Kmart right now are the Kmart stores located in Bellevue and Kearney. And I feel like that they're going to be going next.
Wait, Walmart?
No, Kmart.
Oh.
Yeah, Walmart and Kmart, it's the same thing. There's actually only going to be 3 Sears and Roebuck stores left in New Jersey after this round of closings: downtown Hackensack, New Jersey, Rockaway Town Square, and Newport Center. And 4 Kmart stores will be Avenel, Bellevue, Kearney, and Westwood, which, by the way, is Westwood, New Jersey, is now the last Kmart, not just in Bergen County, but it is also now the last Kmart remaining left in North Jersey, which is very sad, too. I mean, I know its end is going to come soon, because I'll tell you guys, Sears and Kmart right now are literally hanging on by a thread. I mean, I go on SearsLayoffs.com every day, and it's just constant posts about, people being let go, district managers letting go. It's very sad. But it really is truly the end of an era for a company, I think, that was great, and it had a great name recognition. They did so much marketing for it, and I mean, to me, at the end of the day, it's just very sad. But you know, like I said,
I don't think
they
they
never renovated the stores. They never poured money into them, and this is why they are what they are in today. You know, I don't see the company making a comeback at all. I mean, I think no. Target won't be coming to West Orange because I'll tell you right now. I believe, let's check maps. I believe there is a Target store not too far away from West Orange. I do not think that Target would be going next to a Whole Foods, although well do a mini Target. That's something that's certainly not in the stack of the cards. So let's take a look. Kmart, West Orange. By the way, is that store actually closed on Super Bowl Sunday?
Wow.
Yeah, I had a friend who went there. He took a couple of buses from I think Newark to come all the way there, and then unfortunately by the time he got there, they only had a little section, and there was only like 3 days left of the store. So let's see. Yeah, actually, they could do a Target. I mean, I know East Hanover's, you know, not too far away. They could. There's enough distance, I think, between the Target in East Hanover and the Target near Clifton. They could very well do one. That's actually not a bad idea if they decided to do a Target there. That's actually not a bad idea. But they would have to do a mini one and maybe one that was 2 floors. I think they could very well preserve the card escalators, but I think they would have to replace the Schindler MT hydraulic elevator. Hello, Texas Elevators. How are you? Just think what else is big major news that's closing. Have you been in Acura before, Ricky?
What the hell is that?
It's an Acura. It's like an SUV. You've been in one of those before, Acura? Oh, yeah. I just ignore his comments. He makes a lot of comments about Sears places becoming Dick's Sporting Goods. I just ignore them. I mean,
I just got that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, he literally goes on every single one of my Sears and Roebuck Final Ride videos, and he says, hopefully I think that's someone else. He says this store will open up as a Dick's Sporting Goods store. Like, dude, you need to do your research before you comment on my video like that.
Wait.
What?
Wait.
No, stop.
I gotta add a giggity.
No, this isn't the place to do that. Yeah, no, I agree. Eric.
But unfortunately, the dramas.
Manguson is weird. Oh, yeah. Ricky, I'll explain that one to you later.
I was filming in New York City.
I would recommend an iPhone. There is so much security there. They will nail you for having a camera. I mean, if you can do it, you gotta make sure that security is not on your ASSS, because that can be really bad. Oh, that's a shame. At SA Life Academy. That's a shame. But yeah. Well, I mean, that happens. I mean, that's with every school, I think. Drama. Oh, Macy's at Herald Square has an elevator operator.
How the hell would they need an operator? What?
Well, I think the candy store, It's Sugar, actually had
comments.
I know. I wanted to finish this topic first. The It's Sugar store at American Dream, they have an elevator operator because they don't have a certificate yet from the state that says that it can legally operate without an operator, which is actually very interesting, believe it or not.
That is very interesting.
Did I like JoJo Circus when I was little? Yeah, but not anymore.
He was more of a Blue's Clues guy.
There we go. Yeah, Blue's Clues, but I don't watch that.
Hello, Chris, and somebody I don't know.
This is my friend Ricky's Mohammed Sonic Boom. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah, he confuses me too, because see what Eric Manguson, he doesn't do his research online like I do about what's going to happen to these stores. Like he might go commenting on my next Sears Final Ride video, and he'll put Dick's Sporting Goods, So yes, I know, Ricky. The name of the store is funny, but it also does mean other things than that. So,
I know.
But yeah, it's just sad. Anyways,
Um,
no, Austin Gale wasn't arrested. He just got ejected from the building that day after he was filming Macy's. Yeah, no, he didn't get arrested. He just got ejected from the building.
Chris almost got arrested.
Can we not discuss? I just got ejected from the building like that dude did at Macy's. I did not get arrested.
Okay.
I'm just looking to see what other questions there are. Oh, and Lenny A03, sorry about the late response.
You didn't
Also,
answer
happy
how is
Valentine's.
filming in New York City.
I did. Yes, I did. I said security there is tough. You need to watch your ASS when filming in New York City. Hello, Lenny A03. How are you? Sorry, guys, if I'm delaying the questions. I just want to make sure I get to everybody's question. No, Nordstrom's Rack already has a store at the Alice of Bergentown Center, and they have a whole bunch of other stores in New Jersey. So, no, I don't think so. But good suggestion, though. They could do it down the road, but I don't think they're interested because they have a premier location.
There's probably going to be an Apple Store in American Dream.
Well, yeah, I'd imagine because that would be their New Jersey flagship.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
And what?
Oh, yeah, that's much different.
Who's Nikki?
I'll explain that in a minute. Orange Noble.
Happy Valentine's Day. Oh, yeah. Happy Valentine's Day to all Chris's subscribers. I forgot.
I don't got one.
Who's your Yeah, we're living the single life.
Yep, unfortunately, but that's okay. Higglytown Heroes. Yes, I do. That was one of my favorite shows when I was little. I got a Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh used to be my thing.
That was his thing a very long time ago.
Still my thing, actually. Now
Oh, yeah. True. Oh, yeah, that's right. That devastating shooting in Florida. Yeah, that was pretty scary. Just trying to get to everyone's question. I can't stay for long, so I wish you luck with the stream. Thank you very much, Elevator Man 45. No. So the Macy's building at the Broadway Commons Mall, that's the tallest suburban department store in the United States of America. Unfortunately, in 2020, it's a very unattractive building for tenants. So I think what's going to happen to that Macy's store at Broadway Commons Mall in Hicksville, New York, is I think unfortunately the building is going to get knocked down and they're going to just put a one or two level tenant there. I just don't think that it's not attractive for a tenant to move in 2019 or 2020. The only way I see that building actually getting tenants in there is they would have to do like a whole offices, a fitness center, an arcade, but they already have an arcade there, so I think they're just going to knock the entire building down.
Scroll down. We're getting a lot of new.
I know. One at a time, Ricky. He was arrested in Cape May for doing actually in Wildwood. Well, that makes sense. I'm sure they probably
prank somebody in an elevator.
So Austin Gale, who's I hate ThyssenKrupp, he put this channel called 3 Transit Pranks, and he got arrested a lot for that kind of prank stuff. That's something he took pranks a little bit too far. Let's just say that's how he got arrested.
Now I'm kind of curious. I want to look up his channel.
I wouldn't. You could see it later. I don't want to do it right now. So Nikki Stakewas Ricky was another elevator filmer who unfortunately died in a car accident out in Los Angeles, California. Yep.
That sucks.
Yeah, and then there's also James Brock, who was murdered by his boyfriend. Yep. Some scary stuff.
All right, who's your Valentine? We read that one.
Yes, I do. Yeah, the shooting in Florida.
It could be a hospital at Broadway Commons.
No, they're not going to do a hospital there. I think there's already a hospital within the area. Yeah, I think personally they're just going to either knock the building down or they're just going to knock off the upper floors or something like that. So.
Wait, is there going to be a movie theater at American Dream?
Yes, I think CMX Cinemas.
Oh, not an AMC?
Not an AMC. No, AMC has 3 locations in Bergen County. They got AMC Garden State 16, AMC Riverside 9, and AMC Ridgefield Park 12. They don't need to add any more. I don't know. Okay, cool. Enjoy the videos. Hope some of them are mine. Okay, gotta go. See you later, Wathmans. I don't know which area. Nice. Oh, that's a shame, man. So, yeah, he could probably get arrested for something like that. An Xbox, a free Xbox prank at Walmart. Yeah, that sounds like the kind of thing you could get arrested for.
Giving away a free Xbox is illegal now?
No, I'm saying in a Walmart store.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you could get arrested for something like that. Well, it seems to me that yeah, you haven't found them. You gotta look. You just gotta look hard enough. You didn't film the freight elevator at IKEA. No, because I didn't know where it was. Oh, this is a Yu-Gi-Oh thing for you, Ricky.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. I might get one. That actually would be pretty cool to have. I really want to, but no.
The Sonic.
And maybe
Yeah.
the choice.
Yeah, that was the Walmart thing. I don't know, Ricky. Sonic movie, do you like that? I mean, I don't.
Nah.
No, you're not into that stuff.
Mm-mm.
You're actually wearing a Halloween shirt, and it's not even Halloween.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Five Below should open at Smith Haven's Mall to replace J.C. Penney's.
Oh, Smith Haven Mall.
Just got home from spending time with my grandparents. Aw, that's nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
There are 3 of them. Look them up on.
I hate escalators. Yes, I know. I'll take a look.
Work up.
I know. I'm just trying to read the thing. Yeah, interesting.
Sure, why not? That was me typing sure.
Okay. No, they already have a movie theater near Smith Haven Mall. There are 3 of them. Look them up.
Wait, BFF is best friend, right?
It means
BFF. Now I know. What does BFF mean? Why am I blanking on this?
just hold on. Let me just put the. Sorry, guys. We just have to put this on mute for 1 second. We'll be back in a minute. Sorry about that, guys. We just had to discuss something for a minute. No, I believe there's already a Target in that area, Freehold.
My sister got me this renewed vehicle registration. I sent it to my dad, and he'll get me into his car insurance. I will buy that dual disc pop. Cool.
I don't know what that is. No. Actually, a Nordstrom's would not be a bad idea for Smith Haven. It actually would give Nordstrom's a second door on Long Island at a very profitable mall. No, I have not. But if I do get a chance, I will.
I will. I mean, I'll check it out maybe.
Sears at Smith Haven is closing. I'm sure that modded. Yeah, it's probably going to get ripped out. Guys, Sears at Smith Haven Mall is a very far drive from me, and it's very far by train. I don't know if I'm going to do it. It's impossible to get to. I'd have to have like a friend take me out there or something. It's far, and you have to go early in the morning. I would have to get up bright and early in like March or something. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I might, maybe. It's a maybe. It's not a yes or no. It's a maybe. It all depends if anything falls into place. So we'll just have to wait and see.
I mean, sure.
I don't know about getting the parts. I think I know somebody else who might get the parts.
And Ricky, you don't want to be in the elevator community? I mean, as far as you don't want to be in the elevator community because there's way too much drama. True. There is a lot of drama in the elevator community. I've been listening. I don't follow it as much as he does, but he does tell me about it, and there's a lot of stuff that goes down, I hear.
Yeah, what's it called? Yeah, just go to the Elevator Enthusiast support group. You can see all the kind of drama that's on there on Facebook. I know Ricky doesn't use Facebook, but that's where all the drama goes down.
Facebook is.
I try to, I message very few people on it, so the less that I'm on it, the better.
Well, isn't it good that you're on Facebook? You keep in touch with all your elevator friends.
Yeah, and former colleagues from my school and stuff, which is nice. So that's it. Let's see. No, although Boscov's See, Boscov should really go to Long Island. I think the Boscovs could really go into Sears at Smith Haven. They really should consider Long Island Boscovs. They should. That would be smart, actually. Either Boscovs or Nordstrom's. So, but I know that they don't do department stores anymore.
Wow, that's long. How far is it for you?
Which one, Smith Haven?
Yeah. You don't have to look it up.
I think it's like an hour and 10 from here. It's far, man, for Smith Haven.
How'd you get banned? I'm actually kind of curious. If you don't mind sharing.
Nice. Yeah, I just stay away from it because it's just too much. Life is so short. You don't want to deal with too much drama in life because then it's like you lose life. So
You lose. I think what my he's trying to say is you shouldn't focus too much on the little things. It'll drag you down. You won't live life to the fullest if you do that.
you're actually.
Ow!
What are you doing?
I tried to go with Mike and I in my mouth and it hit my tooth.
Yeah, don't do that. From 57. That's not bad though. An hour. That's not terrible. And if anything, dude, take the train. Like, seriously. Don't 57 minutes, that's not bad. You just go and you're already on Long Island. You don't have to pay any tolls. All you have to do is just drive out there. That's not too far away.
I know school can be a pain in the butt. I get that.
Yeah.
An hour. Trust me, we had to go through 12 years of it. And he's still going through another 4 years.
Well, I don't know if I'll be at that school much longer. I'm gonna wait and see how the next semester ends, and then I think I'm gonna just come back home or something for fall. So
Payless closed all stores in 2019.
yes, they did, as a matter of fact. I think they're making a comeback though, Payless, believe it or not. Which is interesting.
You know which store I'm surprised is still open?
Which one?
Dollar store.
They do very well. A lot of people go to dollar stores. I don't want to get into that.
I do.
No.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything, Ricky. What? Ricky, no. We're not talking about my incident at the shops at Riverside. Can you stop giving me that look? You're not going to stop giving me that look until I say something about it, right? Fine.
There we go.
I will now tell my fans about what happened at the shops at Riverside. I was filming an elevator. I went to go grab a mall map. I had 2 security guards approach me, and then a supervisor came along. On the right, he was literally around the corner. They threatened to take my camera away. I said no because I wasn't going to give the security guard my private property.
Wait, did you mind telling the story? Then your dad came, blah 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 blah.
Yes.
And then
Yes.
I remember this. Now you don't have to tell the story.
Yes. I refused to give them my private property, and they threatened to call the cops on me because I didn't want to give them my property.
I remember Toys R Us. I remember Toys R Us too.
Yeah, it's sad. The new store is not the same. I think I was in it once. It's small. It's not the same.
Well, I mean, nothing could have replaced Toys R Us. They even had their own song. Don't you remember? I don't know if you're gonna remember this. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Yeah, Ricky, I know different kinds of store songs. The We Are Sears song.
We are farmers. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum.
I don't know. I don't feel like talking about the Riverside thing. As it is, I have to go to Livingston next week. So I got to really watch my ASS with Allied Universal, but I don't really care. If they want to kick me out of the mall, they can kick me out of the mall. Because, I mean, it's annoying because everybody knows what happened and you just move on.
Buddy,
So
it's
I
fine. Relax.
Exactly. Like, people keep talking about it. It's just like, it happened. It's 2020. Who cares?
Well, at least you won't be giving them your support anymore. Wait, let's see if I can do it.
Just stop, Ricky, because
I'm gonna get this.
you're not going to get it. Just stop.
Oh.
Just stop trying.
All right, continue.
Well, no, Smith Haven on the second floor, I believe, is mall management. That's sad, though. I don't want to talk about it. I don't really care. If they, like I said, if they want to kick me out of the mall, kick me out of the mall. You know what you know what I say? I say that the mall is losing business. They're losing my business on the property. That's it. I don't care. They want to harass me, then I'll just leave. I'm not gonna put up with sitting down with a mall manager. I'm not doing that crap.
Hey, children on the channel.
Crap's not a bad word.
All right, whatever you say.
Yes, I heard about the Taubman and Simon merger. I think Simon's going to sell Livingston Mall. I wouldn't say because there's people that still film in New York City. They're not losing out on that.
He is right.
No, Taubman and Simon agreed to buy Taubman, I think, for $3.6 billion.
Imagine having that kind of money.
Well, Simon,
I'm just saying to all of you, if you had that kind of money,
it's a lot of
you
money.
would never have to worry about anything.
Well,
everything would be taken care of it for you.
It depends. It depends on which way you put that. So, but yeah, like I said, I don't really care about that stuff. I don't know what it means for the mall at Short Hills. I don't think much is going to change. They're probably going to modernize the parking deck elevators, especially with the new ownership change. I would say they're probably going to erase any of the Taubman evidence, and they're going to try and transform it into a Simon property. And I also do think that Simon is going to sell off Livingston. I think that's what's going to happen because Simon's not going to want to pour money into Livingston, or they could keep both Livingston and the mall at Short Hills and have two mall properties in Essex County. No, Topgolf won't. But Topgolf is coming to, I believe, Maywood in the old Sears distribution center. So, not necessarily. I've filmed in Simon malls before, and I really haven't got caught by security ever since the incident. So, yeah, I don't really care. Yeah, they're probably going to change the current logo to the infamous Simon Diamond. I don't know. Probably that Washington Prime Group. That's probably who's going to buy it. That's probably who's going to pick it up. I bet the current mall owners that own Brunswick Square when they did that swap in New Jersey, when Simon acquired the Jersey Gardens Mall and changed it to the Mills of Jersey Gardens, and then they got Brunswick Square and just changed all the Brunswick Square logos. Yes, they were modernized.
What is elevator filming?
Elevator filming is this thing where we take either our phones or video cameras and film elevators and post them on YouTube for other fellow elevator enthusiasts to see on the internet.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
That's it. It's a very brief description of what we do and what people do on this live stream. Yes, that is going to be a round one, I believe. I actually just visited a round one at Broadway Commons in Hicksville, New York last Sunday. I think it's going to be a solid replacement for that Sears and Roebuck store. So, yeah, literally.
So you just like elevators? Yes,
and
pretty much.
And escalators too.
And though I never really see you film many escalators.
I do. I do final rides on escalators when places are liquidating. Well, it depends. It depends on the profitability of the mall. It depends if the Miami International Mall is less profitable or if it's about the same profitable. Because Simon does keep profitable malls. So the Montgomery Vector at Sears is gone. That's long gone.
It's one.
So what's appealing about elevators? Just showing them off and showing off how they ride and stuff, and listening to motors and generators and all that great stuff and just showing it off and showing it to other people. Like, you know, this is kind of a thing that we do, and we just like showing it off.
All right, I'll be back.
Okay. Where you going, to the bathroom?
Yeah.
All right.
Good night.
Hold on, just close the door. I don't think so. No. Like I said, if the mall's profitable, then it's just another property that Simon's adding onto its portfolio of shopping malls. So they won't sell malls because they're close to other malls. But if both malls are very profitable, then I would say that Simon is going to keep them. Yeah, it's still a Dover motor. It just got a slap-on innovation mod, very similar to Menlo Park, pretty much. I think XL probably did the buttons, I bet. So, but yeah, wow, there's a lot of people on here. So, anyways. So yeah, I came home again this weekend. You know, unfortunately, guys, there's not really a lot to do on FDU unless you belong to like a club or something. It's unfortunate, you know, but I'm going to rock it there this semester, and then I'm probably going to go elsewhere, honestly. Because it just, I mean, again, it's not that I hate the school. There's just not a lot to do on the campus. It's a shame, you know, because there's a lot of opportunities and stuff, and then it's just like, you know, people, I mean, a lot of people go home the weekends. I mean, I've spoken to the majority of the people, and a lot of them go home on weekends, or, you know, they go off campus to parties and stuff. Yep, American Dream will be opening up in a couple of weeks with the 3rd chapter. Probably going to go during my spring break and just spend a day there and try and go to the water park too. Boca Town Center Mall, that's a mall in Florida. I don't know who disliked it. I can't even tell right now who's liking it or who's disliking it because I have to use this stupid StreamYard thing until I get 1,000 subscribers. If they're both profitable, I would say yes. I think Simon's going to hold on to both because if it's a profitable premier upscale mall, it's good enough for Simon to hold on to because it just increases the value of the company. So they're not going to just sell one mall because they're acquiring another one. If both malls are profitable for Simon, then I'd say yes, they're going to keep them around. But the Livingston and Mall Short Hill situation, when Simon has the rights to the premier mall in Essex County, well then, you know, they don't need to hold on to Livingston anymore. So.
Bill! Damn it.
Sorry.
I forgot you could see.
Which brand has the best chance to survive Sears and Kmart? Yeah, definitely watch out for security at Brookfield Place. One of my favorite NJ malls, definitely my favorite NJ mall is the mall at Short Hills. It's one of my favorites. It's just the selection of elevators there. It's a nice, good selection. And what's another mall that I really like in the state? Definitely not Westfield Garden State Plaza. I mean, I know it's the biggest premier mall in the state, but they don't have a great selection of elevators there, except Nordstrom's, with the exception of Nordstrom's.
I won't worry about it.
The other mall is which do you like better, Simon or Make Eric? Simon's not bad. Look, I don't like to diss Simon. Simon really has some very nice mall properties. It's just their security that stinks. I'm not saying that their malls are god awful, but I just think that they can sometimes take their jobs just a little bit too seriously, in my opinion, at least. I know that they're doing it for the safety of the shoppers, but they take it a little bit too seriously when they are, like harassing somebody like me who isn't breaking any rules in the mall. Probably Simon. The only Make Eric Mall in New Jersey is Freehold Raceway. Opinions on Freehold Raceway Mall. It's not a bad mall. It's very similar to Westfield Garden State, except it doesn't have a movie theater attached. And you know, it has about the same feel as Westfield Garden State, although Freehold Raceway Mall is very similar to another sister mall called the Danbury Fair Mall in Danbury, Connecticut. So I do need to get back to Freehold Raceway Mall, yes, but I haven't really gotten a chance to do so at the moment. But I will get back there someday. Yes, Short Hills is my favorite mall too. Have you been to Scottsdale Fashion Square? Yeah, an hour drive is not bad. You should definitely go, Ultra Eric. Scottsdale Fashion Square. That sounds like a mall in like Arizona or something. Because Scottsdale, Arizona. No, but I haven't heard of it. No.
You know what we should do? I just have a really fun idea.
What's that?
A new dynamic to your channel. What we should do on these Q&A live streams. Trivia. Not like anything weird. Not like anything crazy or anything. Your channel trivia. So we think about something that only your subscribers, dedicated subscribers, would know, right? Then we ask them a question about the channel. Like, all right, I'll throw out one as an example. What is Chris's longest Q&A live stream? Which number live stream is the longest Q&A live stream he has ever ran? That's
a good question, guys. I don't know if you're up to that. Do you think Sears will make a comeback? Oh my God, that is too funny. Unfortunately, Chris, Sears will not be able to make a comeback. I will tell you, Chris, Sears is hanging on literally by a thread or by a string. It's just gotten to the point where it is just sad, honestly. And you know, it's not because you know, it's not because I want to say it, but Eddie Lampert sucks. He doesn't care about the stores. He doesn't care about the employees. The employees now with closing stores have to make their resume, and they got to try and transfer to a different type of store. It's really sad, and it's really a shame, but you know, at the end of the day, unfortunately, Eddie Lampert won, unfortunately, and that, unfortunately, is the result of that guy. So,
Chris, let's not go on to another one of your Eddie Lampert stuff.
I know. I've gone on so many rants about that, man.
Because I can say, this is your second one this video.
I know, but it's a hot topic right now. That's why. Otherwise, I wouldn't talk about it. So. Yes, JCPenney closed at Westfield Sunrise back in 2017, and I took a trip there. I saw the whole Westfield Sunrise Mall. It's very sad of how Westfield sometimes doesn't invest in their properties when you're especially someone who's near Westfield Garden State Plaza. It's very sad too. Yes, I wish, but Eddie Lampert's the only reason why the company's alive right now. So, and he's a hot topic because they keep closing more stores. That's that school I graduated in 2019. It was 1972. Interesting, very interesting. No, I've never heard of Freehold Township High School, but it's probably pretty interesting too. Yes, there's another crescent here, Aaron. If you're just catching that right now, if you could see yourself, I don't know about that one.
What did you say? Let me see.
I don't know. I'm gonna ignore that comment for right now.
What? Which one?
The I don't know. Never mind. It's gone already. It's gone.
Wow.
Yeah.
So. Okay.
You gonna play some games?
Yeah, I'm gonna play some games. If they have any questions for me, just call me, all right?
Yep, you got it. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna check my phone real quick, guys.
Keep our subscribers busy.
Of course.
Well, no, not ours. Your subscribers.
I know. I'm keeping my subscribers busy. Of course I am.
It'd be kind of hard to play this game without sound.
Yeah, but otherwise you get nice copyrights from YouTube.
Yeah, I know that. I find that copyright thing so stupid.
I do too, but it's all about big corporations paying YouTube money. It's sad too, but it's the truth. Yeah, like anything that's copyrighted, you literally get a copyright claim on the video. It's just sad. I guess whatever. I think some of those Sears closures are just justified because they were outdated and in dead malls. It's just sad. Well, Woodbridge Center is in a dead mall, and Livingston's not a dead mall either. This Sears has even closed stores in profitable malls. So it's just the company is bad.
I don't understand something. Why do they close stores? Like, I mean, I know they're not doing well, but at least it should leave one Sears and one Kmart open, just out of respect.
It's because they're not turning enough profit. That's why. And more people continue to shop online on Amazon, and that's why Sears is dying. It's the unfortunate truth. But you know, it's just the way it is.
Do you think Kmart or Sears could ever make a comeback?
No, they don't have a chance. They're gonna close this round of stores, and then I believe in April or May they're gonna come out with the final list, and then they're gonna be all done. I think that's it. No, I have not. I've never filmed or seen Austin Gale. That's a good question though.
Is this too loud?
No. Just looking at notifications. Yeah, it is evolving. It's certainly evolving, and that's why Amazon has closed a lot of stores and stuff. So,
Wait, Chris, is this too loud?
yeah, you might want to just turn it down just a little bit.
Okay.
Just
That's all I need.
just a little bit.
Okay, I'll do it right now.
All right, perfect. Thank you.
There you go.
Sears. Sears just has more value than Kmart. Kmart is just, they're just done, honestly. And even the Penn Station Kmart, that's another depressing one. The next time I'm in New York City, I'll definitely have to go in and see that store. At least when I'm on my spring break.
I kind of miss like the original stores.
I do too, because it's like I mean it's where we got to today. I mean, you know, they're classic places. They, you know, have kept the architecture for a long time. It's just a shame they never evolved. Because I think if they evolved, I think Sears and Kmart still would have been around. But
I miss, you know what I miss? I was kind of agreeing with Texas. I miss Toys R Us. I remember going there as a kid.
yeah, me too.
All the time,
All the toys.
all the toys. It was like a kid's candy store.
Yeah, but there's still they're still around and stuff. Yeah, Sears Canada closed in 2018. By the way, it's Jake Williams, who is the host of Bright Sun Films. Great videos. I mean, he does a phenomenal job. I highly recommend his channel to you guys. I've said it all the time. I wouldn't make any bad recommendations.
Chris, you're giving you know what that's called when you shout out? That's called a shout out when you give praise.
No, I know that. I'm just recommending them to go.
No, I know. I'm just
I know.
telling you what that means.
I know.
When you give praise to another subscriber, it means to.
Yeah. Just looking at my phone. So, if you guys have any other questions, we can go ahead and talk about that. Yeah, British Columbia, Canada, I think that closed. So, so the mall agenda next weekend is going to be Livingston Mall. There's going to be a break next weekend, and then I think there'll be another break the first week of March, and then we're going to try and do American Dream. We're going to try and do Sears in New Brunswick. Sears in Smith Haven, it's a long shot. It's a very, very,
How far is it?
It's about an hour and 10 by car. It's pretty far.
I mean, you've drove an hour before, so.
I know. So, I think once I didn't really like it. There's Smart and there's Kmart Smart. I remember those commercials when I was growing up in the early 2000s. You always heard the blue light bulb. That's my friend's dad yelling and screaming at this new puppy they got, which is really cute. What do you mean by the last round of Sears? Yes, there is 4 Sears and Roebuck stores closing in New Jersey. Moorestown, Livingston, Woodbridge, and New Brunswick. What do I think of the mall at the Source in Westbury? That whole mall is getting transformed to some other like furniture place. No, they won't turn a Kmart into a Sears. Sears is hanging on by a thread.
Maybe someone else will buy out Sears.
No one's going to buy out Sears. The value of that chain has gone down.
No, I mean buy it and revenerate it.
You mean renovate it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll probably put a different store there or something, I would imagine. I miss those the blue light bulb, the blue light specials. the Smart, and there's Kmart Smart.
There's Smart, and there's Kmart.
You remember those commercials too, right?
I do remember some of those commercials.
See?
There's Smart.
And there's Kmart.
Smart. We're really giving a shout out to Kmart right now.
It's a shame. They don't even air those commercials anymore. That's when that's when you know that they're struggling.
If we played the commercial?
Yeah, you get. Well, I'd probably wait till Sears and Kmart go defunct, and maybe the next live stream or something I'll play it just as an honor. It's still sad that the whole company's going under and stuff. So
there's Smart. There's Kmart Smart.
No, there's Smart and there's Kmart Smart. Like, that was such a good marketing campaign. What a shame. They could have kept that in today. All they had to do was redesign that light bulb. What a shame. Like, once the Sears and Kmart merger went, it went
down the crapper.
Ooh, yeah, it just kept going down. Sad. Yeah. Lord and Taylor Freehold is doing very good in business. That's the only one in that area, so yeah, I could see why. They also just closed the Monmouth Mall location. I don't think I'll ride the service elevator. I would tell every store, listen, we're going to start right from scratch, and we're going to do it all over again to compete with Walmart and Target. That's what I would do. We're going to get rid of every single anchor store, and we're just going to start from scratch.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I would do. If I was in charge of Sears, that's what I would do. We're just gonna get rid of anything and everything that we're doing right now and just start from scratch.
That would suck. Not
really. It's a smart business tactic.
No, but wouldn't that take forever to get yourself back off the ground?
No, not if you have a good concept.
Like a good example of stores that are going down the crap, or at least ones that I follow, not like the employee or anything. GameStop's really hitting the.
Well, GameStop, that's because they never evolved. That's why GameStop's going down the crapper. It's kind of like Sears. They didn't evolve, and now they're paying the price.
They tried. It's not like they didn't put up a good fight. They definitely tried to stay alive.
Yeah, but they never reinvented the stores, and they never poured money into them, and that hurts a business.
So. I know, but listen, you can't. Maybe there'll be a store that's just like Sears. Maybe like a new Sears.
No, they won't.
No, not like a new Sears. A store that is better than Sears and it's kind of like Sears.
No, that's like Target and Walmart right now.
Yeah, maybe like a.
Ricky, Sears is on a thread. They're done. They're finished. They will never exist again. I'm not saying they're gonna make the announcement, but I know the announcement's coming sooner than later. Yeah, I believe they sold Die Hard to Advanced Auto Parts for $200 million. They sold Craftsman and Kenmore, I believe, is being sold at Lowe's. So they're just selling off every part to make the money so that they can keep the stores open before they put them right into the liquidation sales.
Oh, did anybody ask me any questions?
No one asked you any questions.
Okay, just want to make sure. I don't want to.
They should open a Silver Spot at iPic Theaters in Westchester. They have an iPic Theaters in Yonkers.
I miss a lot of those old stores now.
No. Oh, interesting.
What?
Interesting. The service corridors and freeholders for the mall are actually used by the general public too, and the mall doesn't care. They actually encourage you to use them to exit if the stores close earlier. Oh wow. Okay, that's a good tip to know. Thank you. If I ever go visit the Freehold Raceway Mall, it's a far drive too. It's about an hour south of here. But if something big does close there, like JCPenney at Freehold Raceway, I'll definitely have to make a trip down there. But thanks for the tip. I'll definitely take that into consideration.
Here's a good question to get your stream going. If you could choose one, right? Store, either Sears or Kmart to save, which one would you choose?
Sears.
You could only save one.
Sears has more value than Kmart.
I wonder if that'll start a debate or anything.
No, Sears just has more value because it's been around much longer than Kmart. Kmart is just dying. Sears is dying too, but Sears at least has value. Kmart's like nothing. Walmart and Target came upon, and that's what ultimately destroyed them. Yeah, they're doing deals with Amazon and all that kind of stuff. They're just, I mean, Sears, their Transform Co. they're just desperate for any kind of money at this point in 2020.
I mean,
any deal that they see, they're gonna go for it because they are desperate for cash over at Transform Co. They don't really care if it means to lose a brand. They just need money.
Question: if you were to take charge of Sears right now, Chris, right?
I went over this already, Ricky.
Oh, you did? You think you could turn it around? I'm
Ricky,
saying.
I already went over this. You're asking the same questions the people in the chat are asking. Wow. I've had a long day, guys. I'm not going to end the stream anytime soon, but I'll tell you, taking the train back from school is no fun. The good news is, like, my connection at Secaucus Junction was about 10 minutes, so I was able to get a nice smooth ride back. So it's nice. The only thing that kind of stunk though was I had to stand in the train, but at least I got back. I after my class got out at 2:15, I had food at this place called Leafs and Grains, and then I walked through.
How was it?
It wasn't bad. They couldn't make any. Their grill wasn't working, so I had these really awesome mac and cheese bites.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you recommend them to somebody?
They weren't bad. They were good, and it was food. So I did it right before I left the campus, and then walked to the train station. That was it.
No, my pet.
So.
I'm coming.
But anyways.
No.
No, Sears is hanging on by a thread, Chris. I'm sorry to say. I know you want Sears to stay around, but the Transform Co. is struggling to keep the stores opened up, and any deal they can get, they're going to take because they're so desperate for cash. It's sad. I mean, guys, I can even show you. I'll share my screen with you. And share screen. Chrome tab. Okay. Let's go to Sears layoffs. And I mean, guys, I'm not making this stuff up. I know Sears layoffs is not the most accurate site out there, but most of the time it's pretty accurate. I'll go ahead and share the screen. So I don't know. That's a good question. Out of the box? No, I don't. Go to Freehold SML 7 a.m. Okay. Yeah, that's good to know. Maybe I will do that. Share the screen. Chrome tab. I want to show you guys the Sears layoffs site. So this is it right here. This is the Sears layoffs website. And this is people making discussions. What is QTM Sears Holdings destroyed by the Lynch Strugger? I mean, there's just tons and tons of stuff about different closings, next round of closing changes. And I know this is obviously, a lot of these people are kids. Eddie Lampert going low. Happy first birthday, Transform Co. It's been one crazy year. Vendors, Sears closing. Anonymous map guy. I worked at Sears for 31 years. Severance package. Sears at Poughkeepsie Galleria to close. Sears in Lake Grove, Smith Haven Mall. Let me guess which will be the last Sears and Kmart to close. How many stores will be left? Why? List of Sears closings in February and April of 2020. Reported 11 Kmarts and 29 Sears closings. So, I mean, unfortunately, guys, it just did not mean to do that. So I just shared the screen. But I mean, you guys see, it's just over and over and
Nothing's
over
changing.
and over. It's just too many layers. It's just so many layoffs and different closings and different people getting laid off, whether it's regional managers, the district managers, the people at corporate at Hoffman Estates. It just doesn't end for Transform Co. And Eddie Lampert doesn't care. You know, first he's screwing people at the bottom. Now he's actually screwing his own executive team. That's just bad. That's just terrible.
Just a meaning thing to do.
It's not even mean. It's just disgusting how, I wonder how Eddie Lampert sleeps with himself at night, thinking that he's destroying these people that have put their lives. I mean, this is what they were trained to do. This is what they went to college for. And now here we are, not the people that are retiring, because the people that are retiring, that they're done with their career.
Sure, maybe.
But the people 30, no, he doesn't. He doesn't care. He just cares about the profits. There's these people that have worked at Sears and Kmart for 30, 40, 50 years. And now they got to go online, they got to do a resume, and they got to get into a different store. It's just horrible. It's horrible. You wouldn't want to be somebody having to tell your family that because your store's not profitable, you're going to be out of a job. It's terrible. And then the worst part is these, then they got to get together and try and sue the company. And then that's a whole process. And then sometimes they even lose. It's just crazy.
They might win.
No, they won't win. Eddie Lampert and Eddie Lampert and Transform Co. are too powerful. Trust me. Eddie Lampert has pocketed so much money in the past couple of years, Ricky, from these closings. He's profited so much after closing these buildings, selling off the physical buildings too. He's profited off that too. He's bled so much cash for himself. He has so much wealth. Not as wealthy as Jeff Bezos, the CEO of Amazon.
Imagine how much money he has.
But Eddie Lampert, he's up there, unfortunately. Sears is closing in Woodbridge. If you are a store in Woodbridge Center, what will it be? I don't know. They're probably going to redevelop that as maybe residential, honestly. I could see residential going in there. Be interesting to see what they do with that former Abraham and Strauss store. Yeah, that wasn't always a Sears store. That used to be an A&S, Abraham and Strauss, back in the day. And then it closed in 1995, and then Sears moved in. But actually, Sears, the reason why Sears has two locations is because Sears's premier location before 1995 was the freestanding Sears and Roebuck store in New Brunswick, located on New Jersey, United States Route 1 South, near the Rutgers University, Douglas, and Cook campuses. That's also another very sad that store is closing, but I'll definitely be making a trip to it sometime in March when I'm on my spring break, obviously. Anyways. And then Harrisburg Mall I'll have to see, but definitely, guys, Livingston next weekend. I got to take a look at the little schedule I wrote. I wrote a little thing of notes on my schedule. So definitely Sears and Livingston will be next, followed by Sears and New Brunswick and American Dream, and then finally in April, Macy's at Harrisburg Mall and I believe Lower Paxton Township, Pennsylvania. So a lot of malls coming up. We're just getting out to these places. We're getting these videos up, and that's just it. That's just how we roll on this channel.
Yep, that's how we roll. Well, that's how you roll.
Yep, that's how I roll. So, but anyways. All right, so guys, we have reached the point in the Q&A live stream where we are going to actually let you guys answer some questions.
Ask some questions.
In the
answer.
Ask some, for the audience to ask some questions, and me and Ricky will answer them. And Ricky, here's a question for you. Have you heard of the coronavirus headlines?
Yeah, it's getting pretty bad.
It is getting scary. There's people that are actually studying abroad this semester, and they're trying to get the heck out of there in China. So
yeah, it's definitely getting pretty bad. I've heard about the coronavirus.
It's scary. It's really some scary stuff. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. I mean, I'm hoping that they're going to work on a cure for it as soon as possible.
They probably are. I mean,
Oh no, I'm sure they am. They're putting anything towards that right now, because that's pretty crazy that that's going around. I don't know what I would do with MySpace. That's a very good question though,
I don't know.
and I don't have any.
Didn't MySpace die a long time ago?
I think so. Yeah, I think MySpace died a very long time ago. I've heard of it, but I don't know what I would do with it. So. But yeah, I'm Ricky, for American Dream, I can't wait for the DreamWorks water park. I'm looking forward to going to that one day when it opens up. Did I ever tell you I went to the theme park for free twice?
Really? I know you did tell me that story. You told me that story a lot of times.
That was literally the best weekend. I got to again, guys. Like I said, I got to close Nickelodeon Universe, and I got to go twice because I had a guy who was there, and the supervisor let me in for the night. It was great. Thank you. And then after that, I took a bus home. So I didn't want to Uber. So I actually take a look at the chit chat on the channel. Okay. So if you guys have any last minute questions, please go ahead and type them up in the chat. We will actually be wrapping up this live stream very soon. So, hey, Rick, you ever heard of DoorDash?
Yes, it's a food delivery thing, right?
Yep, I've done it a couple.
How long has the stream been going?
An hour.
It's up to you if you want to end it, but I say we keep it going.
Yeah, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going for now. We'll see what happens with the audience as time goes on. I love DoorDash. I really do.
I mean, if people are asking questions, no point in ending it.
Yeah, you just answered that question. DoorDash. That was it. Oh, here's another one. Have you heard of the Xbox 2?
Yes, I am definitely getting one.
Isn't that the Xbox One S? Or
no, it's look at share your screen, show it to your subscribers. It's actually pretty cool. If you have time.
I could search it up. I got nothing else to do. Xbox. I think it's Xbox S. Oh no, it's Xbox X.
It's like a square. It's
or no, Xbox One X. I think that's it. Right? Something like that. Probably not going to buy the console. I don't think it's available yet, too.
No, it's not available. No, it's not.
Yes, Wawa is popular. No, I don't know, because you live near Citi Field, so I don't know about that. What do you think is the future of JCPenney? This is another very good question. Well, I hope they can reinvest in their stores and they don't have to close any locations, because JCPenney, to tell you the truth, is going to be the next Sears once Sears goes defunct. They're going to be the next ones that are going to be doing layoffs. They're not going to be doing layoffs at the moment right now, but I don't know. They could very well become the next Sears and Roebuck. But we'll just have to wait and see. So, but right now I'm mainly focused on Sears and Eddie Lampert. JCPenney, at least they have a shot. They have a shot because they got new leadership. Sears, they're just done. They are just done. I mean, they're only going to have 3 stores left in the state of New Jersey after this next round of closings. But yeah, JCPenney does have an opportunity. They just have to figure out a way to get that Sears customer into their store once the Sears brand and Kmart brands both go defunct. I just don't know when that's going to happen. But that's what they need to capitalize on.
Sure that.
So,
Any more questions?
not at the moment.
Guys, if we're not getting questions, we're going to end the stream.
No, I make that decision. I make the final call.
No, I'm just saying, no point staying on stream if nobody's going to ask questions.
Some people are gonna want to talk to me about things, so that's why. Oh, hello, Scott Shuett. How are you, man? You're the one that this guy you were. Ricky. This is a guy that works at he works at Lord and Taylor in Garden City. It's right out of Long Island, Nassau County. No, I unfortunately
No.
Sears at Westfield Sunrise is still not closing yet. Yes, I saw the video of the R42s. Yeah, very sad. After 50 years of service, I think it's kind of cool, and they did like a retro thing. That's kind of cool. Yeah, the R32s are being retired too in the New York City subway. They're going to replace them all with the R179s. The next ones to go, I believe, after that are going to be the R46s, and then after that the R68s, and then by then, we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So, what would my version? Oh, where did they lay off 61 people? My version of Sears would be like would be Walmart. Oh wow, where did they lay off 61 people at Lord and Taylor? Interesting. Oh, tell me where that is, Scott Shuett. My version of Sears would be like, Sears, Central Sears. Like it would be cool. You could go there, use the logo, make it like take the Sears Grand thing and turn it into a cool place to go. Have like a little food thing there for people to eat at. Have a deli, a supermarket.
Buddy, then it wouldn't be a clothes store. It would be a food store.
No, it would be, but you do clothes and food. That's what I'm trying to say.
Then it would be like any other.
Oh, yesterday and tomorrow. Are they legit closing the Lord and Taylor in Garden City?
Buddy, this is something you didn't know, isn't it?
Well, I'm trying to figure that out. Give me a second.
Hey, don't shush me.
Yeah, maybe we could turn this into a 2-hour live stream, Ricky. What do you think?
I say let's do it. I mean, as long as your subscribers stay and keep us company.
Why not? Why not? Yeah, well, guys, I think we're gonna go for 2 hours. Let's see how far we get.
I mean, the deal's always been as long as you guys keep us company. Well, not company. But
Oh, I see. Okay, I get it. So they were laying off people that have been there for a while. Okay, I see. They probably wanted some new blood in the store. That makes a lot of sense.
That's ridiculous. Why would you fire your veteran employees?
Well, because they probably wanted new blood in the store, I guess, and they wanted to get rid of people who've been working there for many years. That's a shame. It's a shame that they're getting.
That just sucks for anybody that's been working there for years.
Well, I don't. Wait, Scott, why would they do that? That's interesting, actually.
That's like I find that very odd, don't you? Think about it.
No, I do. You're right about that, Scott. That's actually interesting. Give me the reason behind that one. Lehigh Valley, it's not a bad mall. It's it's a mall that's in the middle of Pennsylvania. I'm not against that mall. But anyways. Oh wow, they retired those two. Nice. Oh yeah, I use Uber all the time. All the time. Whenever I need to get somewhere, like when I'm away at college, I always use Uber. It's just the way to go. Oh, I get it. Probably, yep. Okay, I get it. Yeah, probably those employees that were much older weren't helping out, and they probably weren't doing their job properly. That's probably why they got laid off. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah, but don't you feel bad for
Not really, Ricky. If they're just walking around the store not helping out customers, then there's no reason for them to be there.
I know,
that makes a lot of sense. That's true, but if they're just walking around the store all day and not
if they're not doing their jobs, I kind of understand.
Yeah, I
get that. If they were doing their jobs and they just got fired because they're older employees.
Well, but if they're older employees just walking around not helping customers, then what's the point of the store keeping them?
I agree with you there. I'm just trying to say, I hope
it's sad. You're right, but it's if that's what the store has to do for profits, then sometimes they don't have a choice. Have I been to the largest Cabela's in Hamburg, Pennsylvania? Many, 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 many times. I have family that lives out in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Sometimes I stop there. It just depends on the day of the time. I probably won't be stopping there this Easter because I don't really have a reason to. But yeah, I've definitely been there. It's a nice store. It's like very hunting kind of stuff. They have a shooting range. They have a restaurant in the store. It's pretty nice actually. I've been there. Harrisburg, PA. That's the capital of Pennsylvania. You from where I am, you take I think the New Jersey Turnpike or the Garden State Parkway, and then you hit Interstate 78, and you take that up all the way west. Then you reach Interstate 81, and then you're in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Yes, Cabela's is very much like Bass Pro Shops. In fact, the two merged, I think, a couple of years ago.
We're only at 1 hour and 10 minutes. We've been going for a while.
I am about 15 minutes away from Westfield Garden State Plaza. I really wish Sears Grand concert wasn't have been. It did have potential, but like I said, they never poured money into the concept. If they opened more of those Sears Grand stores, they could have kicked the crap out of Walmart. But they chose not to. So, correct. This is my home area. I'm not at FDU currently. Oh, nice. Upper Montclair. They're probably near the Montclair Booten line. Yeah, sometimes they just have to retire MTA buses for efficiency in the company. That's why they did it. Oh, nice. Yes, Kmart in West Long Branch is closing. Yep, they're closing in April of 2020, along with some other Sears stores and Kmart stores as well. I watched these videos since I was 14 years old until 2014, and I said, okay, it's interesting.
I'm just curious, guys. How long?
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's right. You guys do that trip to FDU TNEC. Yeah.
I have a question. How long have some of you been subscribed to Crest? Just out of curiosity.
That is a very good question, Ricky.
I'm curious, like, who are your all-time subscribers? People that have been subscribed for you for years.
No, I've not been to Brookfield Place. Aaron's been subscribed to me since last year.
All right, so we got a year. Anybody can top a year?
He's the one asking the questions, not me. You guys don't have to answer them, but.
Hey, what do you mean you don't have to answer them? What am I, chopped liver?
No, you're not chopped liver, but you're not the host of the live stream. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Damn. I just got roasted. I literally just got pwned in front of 10 people. Feels bad, man.
You have to have fun on these things sometimes.
I don't care.
I know. I'm just saying. Chopped liver, LOL. Someone in the chat just typed in chopped liver. Not sure. Nice. I like having these Q&A live stream on Fridays, guys, because it's like after a long week of school and work, we can just all come on StreamYard and we could just discuss all the stuff that's happened during the week. I think it's just a great way to end the week, honestly.
It is a great way to end the week.
Just have a live stream on a Friday night, talk to people, and just have a good time. You know, that's it. And then on the weekends, go out to malls and have videos that go up during the week while I take classes. It's great. Although I don't.
Oh yeah. You got any special videos that are going up?
Tomorrow, just 2 elevators from a Long Island Railroad station.
So nothing big?
No, because I had the Macy's video in Hicksville that went up on Sunday. So guys, stay tuned for 2 videos coming out tomorrow. And then probably no videos tomorrow. I got to take a break. And then next weekend, I'll be going to Livingston Mall to film the final ride on Sears.
You excited?
Someone at work told me that Century 21 told me C21, JCPenney, and Macy's are going to close. What are they going to close? Well, Ultra Eric, your idea pretty much put my channel back on track, so I appreciate you for that. Thank you.
What? Oh, you didn't tell me about this. What happened with this?
So Ultra Eric started using StreamYard, and then I figured, hey, maybe I could use StreamYard, and it just worked. So thank you, man. I give you credit for that. Yeah, I was on the Long Island Railroad for real. I went from Penn Station to Hicksville. Oh, here we go. Jim. Hey, Jim, how are you?
Is this Ultra Gym?
No, this is another. It's Jim Elevators. This is an elevator filmer based in Houston, Texas.
Very interesting.
Yes, it is. Nice, yeah, man. How are you? Like I said, I haven't gotten around to the video. Sorry. Like I said, I've been very busy with college and stuff, so I will get around to it though. So.
What video?
It's about one of Jim Elevators dealing with security at a hotel. I have to put it up on my channel eventually because he said I can use the video, so I have to figure out a way to download it to my computer so I can just put it on the channel. Yeah, I think it was an M7 I took from Penn Station all the way to Hicksville. And then I took the M7 back from Hicksville. It was a beautiful express. I think it was like 4 stops, and then I got into Penn Station, and then I had about 9 minutes to get to a Bombardier multi-level coach, New Jersey Transit, I believe. No. I think I'm gonna have another. I hate escalators. I think should. So.
Wait, someone hates escalators?
No, his name is I Hate Escalators.
Ah.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be him who's gonna get the parts. It's expensive. Dave & Buster's in Times Square. That's a tourist trap.
No, and it's expensive too, like super expensive.
Because he lives out on Long Island, and I'm sure I would personally rather let him have the parts versus me because I didn't really ride those elevators a lot. I think he deserves the parts only because he lives out on Long Island and he truly cares about Macy's. But that is a good question, though.
They should have a Macy's memorial. That would be interesting. Like a memorial in honor of Macy's.
They have a parade for that. It's called the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade that you don't watch and that Goku was in.
Yeah, okay, Goku was in. I don't need to see him if he was in it. I know Goku.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only reason. And he lives out on Long Island, so it's only fair that he gets the panel. So, yeah, he did actually. He did have the COP. It's an interesting story too, but I'd rather not discuss it.
I mean, we need
Dave & Buster's. No, there's a round 1 there. Too much competition. I believe I took the Huntington train out and I took the Ronkonkoma train coming back. Because the Ronkonkoma train was an express train to Penn Station, but the Huntington one was the best one with the connection coming in. I don't know. It's just the way that Google Maps did it. Yeah, so I took Huntington out and I took Ronkonkoma back. Ronkonkoma was more of an express because it was coming from Ronkonkoma, New York. So it was just a much quicker line to take versus going through Huntington, I guess, coming back. It was really good, too, because the connection was 9 minutes. So I just literally ran through Penn Station and got right to the train. I will try and do it tomorrow at some point. I have work to do for school, but I will try and do it like in the morning or something. I'll try and get it up. No, I have not. I really want to take I really do want to take a bi-level Long Island Railroad diesel. I don't know yet when I will. Maybe I might be going out to Smith Haven. I just don't know. It's just expensive. That's all. To go all the way out there, it's not cheap.
Yeah,
So,
but you should still go out there for your subscribers.
it's a long trip, Ricky, and I'm spending my own money.
True. Well, when you come into some money, that's definitely one place you like to hit up.
Yeah, Hicksville I did because they were special and unique 1956 armor traction elevators. Also, it was the tallest suburban department store in the United States. By the way, I want to show you guys a quick picture of the tallest suburban department store in the United States of America. I want to see. I want to try and upload the image onto a new tab. Let me actually do that right now for you guys real quick. Let me go ahead and
The hell was that?
that was just the airdrop sound.
You know what's gonna be cool in the future of Apple? I'm expecting like they're gonna be able to airdrop people battery life.
I think that's what they need to do.
That'd be cool. Like I could just be like, Chris, yo, drop me like 20%. My phone's almost dead.
I know. I couldn't agree with you more.
I don't even know if it would be possible though.
Yeah, that's true. I guess. I want to try something here, guys. I'm gonna try something here. I want to show you guys the tallest suburban department store in the United States of America. Yes, it is. Sears is closing at Smith Haven Mall in May of 2020. May 6th is supposed to be the last day. So do you guys want to see a real treat? So what I got right here pulled up on my laptop, or what I got pulled up on preview is, let's see, is this beautiful department store that I'm about to show you. So this is the Macy's that I visited last week. So this right here is the tallest suburban department store in the United States of America. So this used to be the Gertz flagship store for Long Island, and on the 5th floor, I believe they had their corporate offices right up here. But it's just a big mammoth store. Ricky, take a look at this image for a second. So, Ricky, this is the tallest suburban department store in the United States of America.
Wow, that's huge.
I know.
And it's just the Macy's?
It's just the Macy's. Well, there's floors that got cut off. It has a basement, a first level, a second level, a third level, a fourth level, and a fifth level.
Now it's closing?
Yep. That's why I went out. It's
sucks.
a huge Macy's store. And it was just absolutely worth visiting last weekend. And I was really excited to see it. But anyways, I just wanted to put that out there because it was a pretty cool thing. I mean, the other stuff that I'm seeing now is just kind of boring, but this was kind of cool. So, yes, Gertz 1956 to 1982, then merged with Paramus, New Jersey-based Stearns in 1982, and then from 1982 to 2001, it was Stearns. And then in 2001, because Stearns merged with Federated Department Stores, it became a Macy's finally in 2001. Now, 19 years later, in 2020, it will be closing permanently in March of 2020. Yes, the warn notice was posted for Sears at Smith Haven, and approximately 77 people will be out of a job.
That sucks.
Sure does, but that's Eddie Lampert for you.
Okay, buddy.
I know.
Let's not go on a third rant about this guy.
But Ricky, it's where all the roads lead back to.
I know, but buddy, you can't keep complaining about this guy. Eventually, someone's gonna.
Yeah, but Ricky, you see, that's the topic. It's just how it is. That you can't change that. I don't like to rant about people. That's all. Yeah, it was Gertz, and then it became Paramus, New Jersey-based Stearns. Yeah, Ricky, Stearns was headquartered right in Paramus, New Jersey, back in the day.
I'm just saying, you've never heard his side of the story, and I don't know. Maybe this guy's not as much as you know what as I'm thinking.
No.
You don't know his side of the story. Maybe he's a genuinely compassionate guy. You don't know that.
You believe you're in Ricky right now, guys?
I'm sorry, but I'm just saying you don't know his side of the story, so you can't say.
There's no side to his story, Ricky. He's screwed over people out of jobs. There's no other side to the story. There's no good side to him. The man has screwed people over. There's no good side to Eddie Lampert. That's what I'm trying to say. You might think that because you like to give people chances, but Eddie Lampert has closed several stores, and over 250,000 people have lost their jobs because of his tactics. That's not being nice.
Yeah, but you never heard his side of the story.
That's Ricky, you don't understand. There's no side to his story. He screwed over the average American who probably doesn't make a lot of money. That's what I'm trying to say. It's
All I'm
not.
saying is we don't know why he did it.
We do.
Did he say, "Oh, I'm doing this to screw over people"? Did he say that? No. So that's not why he's doing it. He might have his own malicious content, but we don't know that. He could be the most compassionate guy in God's green earth, but you don't know that.
That's not.
You're just assuming.
I'm not
that he's an
assuming,
asshole.
Ricky.
You're just assuming he's an asshole. Sorry for my language.
Ricky, he's screwed people over out of jobs. You don't understand what he's put people through. How much he's cut back on things at stores.
All I'm saying is we can't just assume that he's an
But
asshole.
what is there to assume? He's screwed over people. People have lost their jobs because of him. People have gotten cut back on pay. And they still work hard to try and get something out of the company, and they get nothing. They get screwed.
All right. I'm just saying, I think we should, before we assume he's a jackass, we should at least, make sure we have all the facts.
There's no facts. Oh, I know Sears is done, but Ricky over here is thinking that Eddie Lampert is some god in keeping Sears alive. And
No, I'm
it's
not saying, I did not say Sears is done for. We both know it, right? We all agree that Sears is done for, right?
Yes. And
I'm just saying, we don't definitely know that Eddie Lampert is such a bad guy.
then maybe
say.
you should do your research on him. If you're really that curious.
Oh no, I'm not going to waste my time with the research, but I'm just saying.
So then you can't assume that he's a good guy if you haven't
can't
done your
assume.
research.
But you can't assume he's an asshole either. Exactly.
It's just funny. Just laughing because it's like you're wrong. You don't get it. You don't read stuff. You have to read stuff online from news people. You don't read stuff. You don't know what's going on.
I'm just saying, I give everybody a chance until they prove me wrong. And Eddie Lampert hasn't done anything that pissed me off, so I'm not gonna.
But he's pissed other people off.
He's pissed other people off, definitely.
No, Sears is done. Sorry to say, Chris. It's true.
What do you guys think? I'm just curious what they think. If they all think it, then I'll back down from my statement.
Yeah, someone said tell Ricky that Eddie Lampert is a bad guy.
Alright. If he's that bad of a guy, I didn't know. Sorry.
Proves my point. So me and him had a debate for nothing.
I mean, gave your viewers something to watch.
But for views, Ricky, the viewers already know that Sears is going down the tubes. They read the articles. They see my videos and they read the articles.
I know. I was wrong. I admit it. I already said I was wrong, didn't I?
Yes, you did. Apology accepted.
I'm not apologizing. I never friggin' apologize. What do you mean?
No, forget it. Forget it. Out of context.
Let's say that made no sense. I never apologized.
Yeah, I don't
for
know.
anything.
I think I'm just. I don't know.
You're just happy that you're right. That's why, because I'm usually right most of the time.
Sears was in business for years. Yeah, you're right. And they had the chance to evolve the business, but they didn't. So there's a problem when that doesn't happen. And they get screwed. And then that's it. Speaking of which, let's see if there's any new posts on Sears layoffs that were on this topic of Sears and Kmart.
I mean, we just had a whole debate about it.
Yeah, might as well. Might as well see who else is posting stuff.
You're sharing
What
the
is
screen
true?
so everybody can see, right?
No. Quality maintenance technician. Ooh. Actually, guys, I want to share the screen again of these Sears posts because these are just too funny. That makes sense. For Land's End. Land's End has been opening up smaller format stores. In fact, they actually do have a smaller format one at the Alta Bergen Town Center. Let's actually share the screen because I want to show you guys the notice for the Sears at the Smith Haven Mall. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Happy first birthday, Transform Co. It has been one crazy year. If we include Sears Hometown, we are on track with the 425 stores, open quote, go forward, close quote. But there doesn't seem to be there doesn't seem to be a going forward plan. We fell short of saving 45,000 jobs. The remaining vendors that haven't cut us off entirely aren't getting paid. So we sell off Kenmore, A&E, the real estate, and we're done.
Where the heck did you find that?
Sears layoff. Well said. God save Eddie Lampert. Winning. Oh man.
All right.
I could just read this all day. I worked for 31 years. Severance package. Sears and Lake Grove. Ooh, here we go. War notice May 6th. It's too bad. It's my favorite store design. That's a shame. Horseshed Sears, Poughkeepsie Sears, 34th Street, Kmart. Oh man, this is great. I just like it's just funny. It's like, you know, the first thing when you're losing your job, you don't just go online and post about, oh, hey, my store is closing. I'm losing my job today. Oh, man.
Yeah, Eddie Lampart's kind of a jackass now that I think about it.
Yep. They are.
Kind of stinks, though.
Yeah, but that's life, unfortunately. Oh, I gotta stop sharing the screen. There we go. Okay. I don't really care about the dislikes. People want to dislike, they can dislike. I don't really care. They said, thank you, Ricky.
For what?
For finally admitting that Eddie Lampert's a bad guy.
No problem. Guess he is. You know, I'm a kind of person that gives people a chance, but if he's really that bad of a guy, if you guys are all saying it, then I guess I have to back down.
Yes, that's correct, Aaron. CNR stands for Chris and Ricky. I just shortened it to make sure that Ricky was included in the title.
Thank you for including me in the title.
Exactly. Man. Let's see what other. Yep, certainly do. In fact, since we're on the topic of the man, let's take a look at some lovely pictures of the man himself.
You guys are just digging into him. I mean,
well, we have to.
I know. I'm just saying. God.
Let's take a look at some pictures of this fine quality man who has screwed over so many employees. Look at him. Look at him just smiling. This is really why Eddie Lampert keeps it going at Sears. The shameless world of Sears continues. Like, just look at this. Look at this fresh image of him just smiling. He's so happy because he's worth billions. He's walking away with billions and screwing over the average American. And then there he is in front of this old Sears logo because, you know, he hasn't really been involved with the company ever since. What a guy. Look, there he is with the microphone looking all so serious with the Kmart and Sears logo in the background. And here he is, like, once again, him right in front of the more Kmart and Sears logos. Yep, and then there he is on the podium with the Kmart and Sears logo right in the front, and then Kmart and Sears all in the background here. Oh, look, it's Eddie Lampert's house. That's probably.
I want to see his house.
You want to see the man that's screwing over Sears' house?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Take a look.
These.
That's his house. Yep,
Wait, that's the guy?
that's the
Why
guy.
do I feel like that guy looks familiar?
He's the man screwing people over.
I know, Chris. Goodness, I've never seen such a hate. You know what? Can't say it on the stream.
Hedge fund. Looting like a boss, lobbying, the billionaire keeping Sears. Oh, man. I could just go on for hours about this guy.
I know.
All right, let's see what people are saying. I thought so. No, it's not even a shame. It's just depressing, honestly.
I know Eddie Lampert is a total jackass. I admit I was wrong. Can we stop talking?
Yes, we can
about
stop
him?
talking about him now.
Thank you.
Somebody needs to make a rant about him. I can't bring up his name anymore because it's just disgusting.
I mean, if you guys want to keep ranting about him, I'm just saying I thought there was better things to talk about.
Screwing many employees on this stream. See when YouTube is making rants about Eddie Lampert. I may have to make a rant about him.
Do it. You got time. Do it now. Make the next
No,
section of the thing rant about Eddie Lampert. I guarantee you'll probably get dozens of hits.
Okay.
You're actually doing this?
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. Guys, sit down and hold on to your hats because it's about to become a rant.
I think after talking about him.
For over an hour, here comes the rant. Go ahead, buddy. Take over. I'm just going to play my game.
I think he deserves another round. Let's hit back at him.
Oh.
No, Target won't go out of business. So,
warning, any kids that are in the stream, please exit the room because it's about to get ugly.
I'm not going to scream. So, Eddie Lampert, the CEO of Sears and Kmart.
Oh, yes, I beat it. Sorry, no, I beat my game.
Here's a guy who's worth $1 billion, has a nice house in Florida, and he's screwing over the average American who only makes $9 to $10 an hour, and he doesn't care about them. He's letting go of all these people. He's closing all of these stores because they're not profitable. Even what's sad is these stores are cutting off sections of the store. Yeah, of the store. And you know why? Because they can't make money. They're not making money. They're losing. They're struggling. They're losing customers. Well, Eddie, you know what? Eddie Lampert has never visited a Sears or Kmart store since I don't even know when. When was the last time that Eddie Lampert ever visited a Sears or Kmart store? Never, ever, ever has he visited one of those stores. And he wonders why that they're struggling, like he hasn't been able to capitalize on the way he wants it. Gee, maybe you should go visit one of those stores instead of sitting in your stupid $1 billion mansion. You are screwing over the average American who's making $10 an hour, who can barely pay. You know, these are people that have to pay their bills, their taxes, to put food on the table for their children, to put their children through school and college. That's an issue. That is a freaking issue. You know, look, I'm a very nice person. I don't like to rant about people. But Eddie Lampert deserves this attention because right now, Sears is in a crucial and critical state. The stores are falling apart. There is no maintenance in the stores. They don't care about the vendors. They don't care about the district managers, the general managers. Even the people at corporate level are now finally feeling the wrath of Eddie Lampert himself. Transform Co. doesn't care. The only reason why they bought the company was because Eddie Lampert felt that there was still some, quote, value left in the company, which at this point in today, there is no value left in Sears or Kmart. It is just unbelievable that this man could get away with taking all these, with taking 250,000 jobs, 250,000 jobs and over 3,000 stores. That's just not right. You can't just get away with something like that. People are going to get pretty pissed off. You know, this is what they worked for. Think about it. Think about the people in college that majored in working in retail many years ago. And they saw Sears as this great American company. Oh, everything's going to be great. This is going to be a great time. We're going to have a great job. We're going to get to know our colleagues very well. And now here we are 20, 30, 40, 50 years later. They're literally hanging on by a freaking thread. And as it is, there's going to be one more round of closings. Everybody knows that. You know, I don't like to criticize people. I'm a very nice person. I'm very flexible. But when you start screwing over the average American, that's just not right. It's just not right to screw over somebody who's barely hanging on. It's just not right to screw somebody over who is barely making enough money to survive. Look, you know, and I visited a Sears and Roebuck store at Newport Center in Jersey City, New Jersey 2 weeks ago. That store is dead. There was nobody in there. I didn't even see a single employee. In fact, Newport Center, the very last day that Sears Optical was open, because Sears Optical, which is for the eyes and stuff, ceased operation February 1st. It's just insane. The man doesn't care, and he walks away with $1 billion thinking that he did nothing wrong. Well, I am sure that someday justice will be served to him. Yeah, Sears at Westfield Sunrise, another great example. Another dead 3-level Sears store. That is a great example. You know, I could go on about many other examples. Sears at Woodbridge, they cut off most of the 2nd level. New Brunswick, they cut back on a part on that store. Sears and Hackensack, they haven't been renewing the building there. Sears and Livingston, another example of a dying 3-level structure. And, you know, New Brunswick, you know, and that's a freestanding one. That's a freestanding Sears store with 2 restaurant chains that are actually struggling as well. The Houlihan's in the next town over me, located in Hasbrook Heights, recently closed. And On the Border isn't doing too well either. So clearly that was not a win-win situation for them.
All right, buddy.
So
let's calm down a little bit now.
Anyways.
There you go.
So that was my rant on Eddie Lampert. And if you guys want to watch it again, just go ahead and go behind on the live stream. So,
and if anybody actually really does want to watch it over and over again, just make timestamps.
Yeah, or just I don't know, comment down in the video the time I do it. But anyways, that is my rant on Eddie Lampert. So we are now going to go ahead and move away from Sears and Kmart and Eddie Lampert because we just keep talking about it over and over and over again. So now for the last 15 minutes of the live stream, because we're going to end it after 2 hours, we are going to let you guys and no, Sears cannot become an Amazon competitor. Amazon's just king on that one. So now we're going to go ahead and give you guys the rest of the live stream to go ahead and ask me questions. Non-Sears questions, though. If they are Sears questions, I'll answer them very quickly, but that's it. No, they will never get a new CEO. Like I said, I went on by my rant. No, they're not getting a CEO. Nobody's interested in that CEO position, unfortunately, except Larry Costello, another a-hole who says, "We have made the difficult but necessary decision to close this store for company reasons."
Please, guys, don't get him started again. I mean, we just got done with this rant.
Oh.
I mean, Chris, if you want, you can keep the stream going past 2 hours. I mean, I'm playing my game. We didn't bring GTA or Bully,
That's
right?
True.
So we don't really have anything to do. So if we end the stream, right?
I'm gonna stay away from that question for because I don't want to get into political stuff. So I'm not gonna say yes and I'm not gonna say no. Unfortunately, I have a no comment on that one. So, but good question though, Chris. Unfortunately, Chris, you know, I kind of stay away from political stuff like that.
We are a non-political channel.
That's right.
Well, unless it's about Eddie Lampert. Then he'll go on a 20-minute rant about that.
The next Lord & Taylor store may be closing this year. To tell you the truth, they're probably going to close more stores this year, Lord & Taylor. That's another company. Another a-hole, Richard A. Baker, the CEO of Saks Fifth Avenue. He really screwed over Lord and Taylor, but they got sold, but now they're screwed even more because they're part of some online business, so they're just going to get screwed even more again. They're another company that's in trouble. Yeah, Lord and Taylor's in trouble. JCPenney's, they're kind of in trouble, and Sears is just hanging on by a thread. So, and Macy's is also in trouble too.
Buddy,
they're closing
we're
stores.
done talking about Sears. Remember? Unless you guys want to keep hearing about Sears, which I don't know. If you guys want to keep hearing about Sears, well, then.
I'm just bringing it up. I'm just bringing it up casually.
Oh.
There's a difference.
So anybody have any does anybody have any questions?
What's the better website, Amazon or Walmart?
Amazon. Amazon, you can virtually get anything on Amazon.
Anything. Walmart kind of stinks. They don't treat their employees that well either, to tell you the truth.
Well, I didn't know about that, but
oh yeah, it's a whole thing. I don't want to get into it. We went on one rant.
I mean,
one company at a time.
First, let's see what happens with Eddie Lampert before we get into that.
Yeah, of course. Lord and Taylor shouldn't have merged with Hudson Bay. Yeah, they should have never merged. That was a huge mistake.
I'm gonna laugh if Eddie Lampert sees this video.
He won't.
Just like laugh. One night he's just scrolling through YouTube, sees this video.
Eddie Lampert has better things to do than watch final rides of his Sears stores closing.
I know. It's just a hypothetical. I just find it hilarious. Okay, I'll shut up now. That would be funny.
Have I listened to? No, I haven't listened to a police scanner.
Oh, those are interesting. Chris, you should listen to them. There's some wacky cases on those.
What, police scanners?
Yeah. Not wacky, just some odd cases.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they should have stayed as the May company. Macy should have never sold Lord and Taylor. You're absolutely right about that.
What, is Macy's going down the crapper?
No, Macy sold Lord and Taylor to Hudson Bay, I think, a couple of years ago. Because Macy's used to own Lord and Taylor, but then they sold it off for money. As any company does.
It's all about the money.
Unfortunately, it's all about money. In business and retail. I should have stayed the May company. I think Bloomingdale's is getting a new CEO. Yeah, Macy's is closing their Cincinnati office, and they're actually moving off. They're moving all their corporate offices back to New York City. Yeah, I think there's a whole bunch. I think over maybe 300 people are getting laid off at Macy's in Cincinnati, but they're finally getting rid of their Cincinnati offices, which makes sense because they're closing a lot more stores in the next 3 years.
I find that hilarious.
What's that?
That someone could be such a jerk sometimes.
People do it for money.
I mean, it's sad in this world how money can change you.
You're absolutely right, Ricky.
I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, yeah, it's sad.
It's just, money can do anything to you, especially if you have a lot of it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely.
So, all right. If you guys have any
other questions, can you do the JCPenney's at Saramont Mall or Daly City? At Daly City?
I don't know. That's not around here.
I have no idea. I've never.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where.
I've never even heard of Daly City.
I've never heard of it either. Ricky, do you have any Steelbook movies?
What's a Steelbook?
I don't know what that is either. So can't answer that question, Chris. Sorry about that. Oh, when did it close?
Why are you so quiet, Chris?
Just looking at something.
This sucks.
It does. You're right. Oh, here we go. Here's a question for you. Hey, Ricky, what did you thought about The Walking Dead, the final season game?
I never played it.
He never played it. Yes, exclusive contract with Kona. Those are the worst because you get the crappy elevators. Although 555 has done a better job installing them than Westfield Garden State, although I can't make that assumption just yet. I just have to wait and see. Hopefully it won't be the same. So but anyways. All right, so if you guys have any last minute questions, I think I am going to go ahead and end the stream after the 2-hour mark. It's just it'll get long and I kind of want to relax a little bit. So
At least we're done ranting about what's it called.
no, I won't. That's a far drive for me. Kone has Yep, and that's Kone for you. ThyssenKrupp might be Kone might be buying ThyssenKrupp, which would stink. What did you thought about the Oscars? I unfortunately did not watch the Oscars because I had a 10 a.m. class on Monday. Sorry about that.
I watched a little bit. It wasn't bad.
Yeah, I'd stay away from that Los Angeles garbage. It's just a little garbage, honestly. Generic. It's just it's too generic. That's the issue. So oh, here's a good question. How old am I?
19.
19, yeah. I am 19 years old. I'll be
20 in
August. I'll be 20 in August.
I'm older than him, actually.
By a month.
By a month. That's 30 days. Still older than you.
Yeah, by a month.
Ah!
By a month, you're older than me. By one freaking month.
Move down. I'm getting back in this.
You want to take over for a little bit?
Yeah, sure.
Why would ThyssenKrupp buy Kone? Kone is one of the greatest elevators.
I thought you wanted me to take over.
No, I just want to read this off. I need to take over. Otis Series 6, that was a rare one. Hawthorne on Google Maps. Yeah, that's in Chicago. I'm not going to Illinois. Sorry. I don't have family there. Is there proof about Otis? Otis Series 6 was that black thing, and then Otis Series 7 was the blue one. Why would this want to buy Conan?
I scroll up in chat.
That mouse isn't plugged in. Yeah, you really know how to use a computer. All right, I'm gonna
Go use the bathroom. Go do what you have to do, and then maybe you'll feel up to keeping the stream going.
Okay. All right, we'll be back in 5 minutes.
And I'll be here. Telltale Games was an amazing series. I do too. They're actually a really good game series. Sorry guys if I'm not that interesting. Chris has never left me really in charge of the stream, so I don't really know what to do. So yeah, I've heard of Uber. You hear about that girl that got what's it called in an Uber? I do remember that actually. I was freaking out myself. I was in a complete hissy and panic. Honestly. If you guys have anything to ask that's not elevator related, now would be your time before Chris gets back. Because I'll pretty much answer anything. Can you do Roller Ace Mall on Google Maps? Sure. Let me pull up Google Maps. You guys are going to have to be a little patient with me here. I don't really know how to use this program. So I got to figure out how to share the screens. Hey, I have a question. Are we still sharing screens right now? Or no? Wait, here it is. Share screens. Share screens. Wait. Application window? Here we go. This one. Share. Oh, crap. What did I do? Stop sharing. There we go. No, I do not smoke. Why? You know, it's actually funny you said that. I did. I started it. 2 people subscribed. And got 1 like. And I was like, all right, I'll post another video. Nothing happened. I don't think I could make the commitment. I've never been to Oklahoma, no. No. I do not know Joe. Whatever that's called. Chris, one of your subscribers asked to share screens on something. I didn't know how to do it, so
Okay. All right.
Wait, no, I did not want to do that.
All
What
right,
did I
hold on,
just
hold on.
do?
Watch out. Here, let me.
I don't know. I'm just clicking on things now. If you go up, someone wanted to show one
All
of
right.
the...
Okay. All right. Sorry. No, I do not smoke. I do not believe in smoking. Yes, Lyft is like Uber.
See, he wanted you to put that on.
Okay.
I don't know how to share screens
Okay.
or any of that.
Rolling Acres Mall. Let me just see. Where do we leave off? Let me see. Okay.
I went through all those.
No, I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, Otis Series 6 was rare, and then came Otis Series 7. I do remember that when people thought the world was going to end. Wow, we're 2 hours already. Did not realize that.
Do you want to keep going? Make it 3?
Who likes elevators? I do. Can you do Rolling Acres?
Scroll all the way down the bump.
Green.
Who thinks we should make it a 3-hour live stream?
Ricky, should you start a YouTube channel?
I didn't
Okay.
answer that.
Yes, I know that. Okay. All right. Let's see. Share screen. Let's go Google Maps. Let's get rid of that. So Rolling Acres Mall actually became an Amazon distribution center. That was the fate of the Rolling Acres Mall in Akron, Ohio. In fact, United is actually stopping a flight from Akron, Ohio to Newark Liberty International Airport. They're making some cutbacks on their regional thing, trying to shape up their East Coast hub. But yeah, hold on. Let me just go ahead and get the Chrome tab.
You know what? You're
So
right.
this is it, guys. This is the Rolling Acres Mall. They completely knocked it down, and it's now going to become an Amazon fulfillment center. That's what's happening with a lot of these malls. Because you notice a lot of these malls have space, and Amazon needs space. So it's kind of a win-win situation for both companies.
Hey, Chris, it's up to you, but do you want to keep going or do you want to wrap it up?
Did you?
I unplugged it. Your computer's at 100%.
Just
Figured there was no point in having it plugged in.
Because that kind of stuff can die quickly.
Yo, Chris.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate the comment on the hairstyle. Yeah, I do. This is how I do my hair whenever I go to classes and stuff.
Nice.
I like the compliment. Thank you. Those will probably get ripped out and they'll modernize them again. Okay. There's a lot of people in here. I actually don't want to end it.
All right, then we'll keep going then. I don't care. I mean, we just got to think about it like this. Do you want to play anything on Xbox? Or would you rather just keep streaming? How many people are on there?
There's like 8. There's a lot of people.
All right, then we'll keep it going. The deal is, as long as you guys keep asking questions,
we'll keep it going.
We'll keep it going.
Yeah, like legit.
I mean, I don't see.
That's interesting. Extremely thick curly hair. Yeah, I got to get a haircut soon. I typically go to this place called Supercuts, and they actually don't do a bad job. I go to the one at the Garfield Commons.
Is it nice?
Yeah, they're very nice there. So I'm probably gonna get one early in the morning before I go back. People get jealous of my hair though. I could see why. They're like, oh, he's got the thick hair. Oh, you want Hawthorne Mall. So that's it used to be called Westfield Hawthorne, and I think they sold it.
I might buy a game. Yo, ask your chat, right?
Wait a minute, hold on. Do you mean the Hawthorne Mall in Vernon Hills, Illinois, or do you mean a different Hawthorne Mall? Yeah, people each time I get a haircut, it's like, whoa, Chris, did you get a haircut? I was like, yeah, sometimes you just sometimes the hair just gets a little bit messy on the top, and you just gotta clean it up a little bit, So that's why another reason why I came home this weekend too was to get my haircut. But yeah, so anyways.
As I was saying, you guys know any good games I could buy? I need a new game. I'm bored.
There's nothing on the Xbox game store. That's the sad part.
There's a bunch of sales going on right now. Like Ubisoft's doing a
I
sale.
wish that there was like a good GTA game coming out. But I know if they have that all over New York City, there'll be a bunch of protests and anti-gun activists and stuff.
Well, let's not get into that kind
No,
of
I know. I'm just saying. I know you guys probably just heard that, but I don't know. I just figured I'd bring it up. Okay. Oh wait, Hawthorne E Mall.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, I think this used to be owned by Westfield, the same owners of Westfield Garden State Plaza back in the day, and then I think they finally sold the rights.
Where's my phone?
Yeah, this used to be a Westfield Shopping Town property. Yeah, you can see. Yep, this was a Westfield property. The same owners that owned Westfield Garden State Plaza. That still do currently. I am my nationality. I am 50% Hungarian and 50% Irish.
American.
No,
You're not American? You don't have any American? I mean, you're not good old USA?
I am USA, but I'm 50% because my father's side of the family, they're all Irish, and my mom's side of the family, they're all Hungarian. So I'm 50-50.
Well, nice.
Yep. I wish I was Italian.
Hey!
What aren't you 100% Italian?
I'm also American.
No, I know. I'm American too, but just be careful.
I know.
So
Any games I should get that are out now that I should get? I need opinions. I thought we weren't in.
because I want more people to type.
What, people are running out of ideas?
Well, I don't want to be on here. I don't want to. It's just,
Well, are people not typing? You don't type, we stop the stream.
Go to Sermotone. Okay. Oh, Remote Town Center. Okay. All right. I'll share this real quick.
All right, buddy. I'll be right back. I have to use the bathroom, right?
So, Chris. Oh, nice. Greek. Okay. Let me share this really quickly because this guy wanted to see this mall. So this is I bet this mall had a Sears store too at some point. Oh, wow. 2-level Dicks. That's nice. Let's see. Wow. JCPenney store. This looks like Target. Dave & Buster's. Nice mall. And there's the Macy's store. This might have been where Sears was at one point. Yeah, this is an interesting mall. Not gonna lie, this is an interesting little shopping center. This is in Dolly City, California. There's no A in Dolly. Dolly City. I've heard of Dolly City. I don't know why. I've just heard of it. They have a Buffalo Wild Wings, Dave & Buster's, Primo Garden, Dick's Sporting Goods, GameStop, Life Uniform, Target, JCPenney, Macy's, Dick's Sporting Goods. Nice little mall. If I was in charge of Kmart, I would change it. I would change the whole thing. So, oh, good. Likes me. A girl that I think really likes me is 100% Greek. Well, you should definitely approach her about that. I'm surprised you shouldn't. Did you go out with her for Valentine's Day? You still could. I mean, you got a chance this weekend. I would, if you have her number, dude, I mean, just go for it, you know? See if you guys have things in common. Yeah, I trust me, I've seen those comments so many times. I mean, he's a nice kid from what I've heard, but oh yeah, JC Penney list. I think that was probably on a short list. Oh, you're in that mall right now? Oh yeah, that makes sense. East Coast time, that's 6 hours behind. It's like West Coast time. Sorry, it says like 6:37 here. Right here on the East Coast, it's 9:37. Yeah, almost. We're almost there because it closed on Saturday, March 10th, 2018. We're almost at 2 years on J.C. Penney closing at Westfield Garden State Plaza. Oh, are you at the Buffalo Wild Wings in that mall right now? What would I change about Kmart? Pretty much change, just start from scratch. Change up the interior, make it attractive for the shopper to come in the store. let's not have something that's from the 1990s, people. I mean, come on now. Depends on the type of elevator. The oil hydraulics are the ones that are the rotaries, and the hydraulics are just the regular generic ones from like the late 80s, early 90s. Oil hydraulics, that was the rotaries, like the really classic ones. It's a shame there's not really any of them around anymore, but yeah, that's that, I guess. Well, that's because the path is owned by the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, another company I really hate. I try to boycott them as much as I can. Sometimes with airports, I don't have a choice, but yeah, they're just they are awful. Uh, it's yeah, the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey really suck. I fucking hate them. They are just terrible. I try to avoid any of their services. That's why I don't take Path because I don't support that system. That's why I just stick to New Jersey Transit because I don't need to support them. Yeah, it's more convenient, but I'd rather take New Jersey Transit, honestly, especially if I have two train stations right in my town. You know, it's why would I drive Yeah, Al Universal and Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, another really awful combination right there. Just horrible. I hate that combination. It's one of the worst combinations, believe it or not. What I was gonna say too, another thing I was gonna actually bring up. Think about it. What I did it once with my brother. I guess I wanted to go get my screen fixed. We drove all the way down to Hoboken, and we took the path. I'm like, I am never doing this again. Why would I take the path into the city? And now I get it. Hoboken is attracted to younger people, but why would I take path into New York City? I mean, I would rather take New Jersey Transit. I mean, my high school didn't have an elevator. I went to a private high school, believe it or not, which I don't want to disclose on the channel. But we had these like hand lifts. So, thank you. Thanks for the appreciation.
I'm back. What's up? Did you end the stream or is it still going?
Still going. Still going.
Still going strong?
Thanks for the support of the videos, guys. Oh, nice. A 1972 Horton hydraulic elevator. Try filming that. Nice. 1972 Horton hydraulic elevator. That's not a bad thing to film on the belt. Under my belt, I have a 1957 Westinghouse traction elevator, which in an old J.J. Newberry store. I also filmed 1956 armored traction elevators. Unfortunately, I couldn't film those Westinghouses at some like National Wholesale Liquidators like store out on Long Island, and that's it. So, yeah, that's good. That's good. It's good to be known around school, like very well known, and be interactive and stuff. So Garden State, you're a freshman like me, honestly. So that means you graduated the class of 2019. So do you commute to college or do you live on college? I'm just curious.
What is your all-time favorite elevator? Did you answer that?
I don't know.
Do the history of the mall. I'm in. Do the history of my mall. I'm in, please.
Okay. You got it. The history of your mall. So you're.
What mall is it, though? You didn't say what mall.
No, it's right here. The Sarasota Center. Okay. All right. I'll read the entire Wikipedia page, or the history of it at least.
Wait a minute. You're actually gonna do it.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna read the.
No, it's a little quick paragraph.
Oh, I thought it was like a whole like.
No. We're just gonna read the thing. Okay. All right. So let me go ahead and actually share the screen. Believe it or not. Let's see. I've never been requested to do this. Wow, you guys are really trying to make this live stream one to not forget. That's good. I'll have to do more of these. Okay. This I'm gonna have to close the door, Ricky.
Go ahead. Sorry, I accidentally left it open.
No, it's okay. I'll just go ahead and close it. Okay. All right. The Sarasota Center is a 1,139,906 square foot super regional. Can you turn that video off?
Yeah,
you're gonna get. I'm gonna get copyright.
Sorry.
Is a super regional shopping mall located in Dolly City, California. The mall is anchored by Macy's, Dick's Sporting Goods, and Target. It was previously anchored by JCPenney until they moved out in 2019. The mall is owned by Capital and Counties and is managed by Jones Lang LaSalle, which is a weird real estate company. The Sarasota Center was built in 1969 and was renovated in 1995 and 2004. Montgomery Ward was an original anchor. After the chain's closure in 2001, Target replaced it. In 2002, the mall was sold to Capitals and Counties USA. A renovation was completed in 2004 and has given the main building a zen feel. It included a koi pond, bamboo landscapes, and plush furniture. Other renovations include remodeling the food court, seating area, and the addition of more food court options. On March 5th, 2011, JCPenney opened up in the former Mervyn's location on the east side of the mall. From 2014 to 2018, the mall went under a huge expansion, adding Dick's Sporting Goods, Dave & Buster's, Cross Plus World Market, Bye Bye Baby, Ross Dress for Less, TJ Maxx, Party City, Nordstrom's Rack, a new 5-floor parking deck, and some smaller businesses. In 2019, JCPenney's moved out and will soon be a new movie theater. Denny's and Firestones, formerly located in the main mall, have closed down due to their leases expired. The layout. The mall is designed to have an A+ in center of the mall, with a large hallway leading to shops, the food quarters near Dick's Sporting Goods. And then this is the shopping mall right here, as you can see. It's pretty much like one of those, like a center court thing. It's like you got one section here, one section there, one section here, and one section there, all leading up to one big center court of the mall. And it's on California State Route 1 and Interstate 280, not the New Jersey version of it, the West Coast California version of it. And then that's the Wikipedia page for it. So that was the Saramoda Center Wikipedia page. So you're welcome, guys.
I think they're running out of things to do. That's why they're making you read.
No, I don't think that. My favorite elevator, all-time elevator, is probably the Westinghouse at J.J. Newberry Bergentown Center. I don't know about that Chinatown thing. I'm back.
Who's back?
Dylan D. Jesus. I have to end the live stream.
What?
I'm gonna end the live stream actually.
Why?
Because I just want to. All right, so guys, so I think we are done for tonight. We had a pretty good run on the Q&A live stream number 36. I would stay for more, but I do unfortunately have to go. So anyways, guys, thank you again for watching this Q&A live stream number 30. How did you get into elevators? I don't know. Wow, thank you. You're welcome. Okay. All right, so guys, that's what I'm going to do for this Q&A live stream number 36. Thank you guys so much for watching, and that will be it. See you guys next Friday. That's it.